I am out getting coffee with my family, and the most ridiculous trade comes across my feed, and I literally can't believe what I'm seeing. Kevin Durant gets traded from the Phoenix Suns from the Phoenix Suns to the Houston Rockets, which I would honestly love the fit there if they didn't get rid of Jalen Green, who I absolutely think is a killer. You can't, regardless of what you do, you can't get rid of Jalen Green. To me, you cannot. So they get rid of Jalen Green. They get rid of Dylan Brooks, which he can go. Who cares? Apparently he's going to give Phoenix the edge that they've been looking for. Then they're also now going to giving up 5 second-round picks, which I guess technically is a throwaway in the NBA, right? Some people think second-round picks don't matter. I still think that's a whole lot to give up. And they also gave up the number 10 overall pick. I'm just absolutely speechless. It is so incredibly difficult to understand what the Rockets' rationale here is. Their new starting lineup, if you take a look at it, is literally not going to win a championship. It doesn't even get you closer than it did with the existing team last year. They are seriously they're going to be the first team out in the West. There's no other way to look at this. There's absolutely no other way to see this trade. I gotta pull up the starting lineup here. Excuse me. I need to pull up the starting lineup because this is crazy. The one caveat is that you keep Ime Thompson. That's literally the only thing in this trade where you say, okay, you know, maybe they didn't completely lose their minds. Houston Rockets. Let's see here. So the projected starting lineup. I mean, on just like a on just an outlook from, let's say we're talking team to team, like what does the fit look like? I think we all know Kevin Durant still has a decent amount in the tank, but we know he's not that guy anymore. We know this isn't Golden State Kevin Durant. I mean, you've got Fred VanVleet, as your starting point guard. Then obviously KD will probably play the 2 or the 3. You've got Cam Whitmore. Let's see here. Oh, I'm sorry. Jabari Smith. And then Sengun. So, I mean, does anybody listen to that and think this is an NBA champion? Because I don't think Fred VanVleet, with his lack of athleticism, is going to be making any type of plays that you're accustomed to from, let's say, Jalen Green, who is one of the dudes who can actually get his own shot. One of the few dudes, it feels like, in the NBA that can get his own shot. So, one more time. It's VanVleet, Ime Thompson, KD, Jabari Smith, which obviously Jabari is a good player. Sengun is pretty good, but, you know, against some of those other bigs in the West, I mean, even if this was in the East, I would struggle to understand what they think they can do with this roster. Yeah, it simply just doesn't make a lot of sense for me. Now people are saying maybe Devin Booker's on the move. I mean, we have to see how this all plays out, because right now, the way things are looking, I don't see the fit with Booker and Jalen Green. Dylan Brooks, I mean, whatever. I don't respect him. Does anybody respect him? Anyway, I mean, it just feels like in the NBA, draft picks, like, if you give up 5 second-round draft picks, you probably are going to hit on at least one of those. And so when KD in the next 3 to 4 years gets traded again, you're basically going to be grasping at straws. You were waiting to find a guy like Jalen Green in the draft that's major part of your rebuild, and now you're not even going to keep your 10th overall pick. I mean, it just feels like the Phoenix Suns were playing with the Houston Rockets. It feels like they were playing with their food there. They feel like, I mean, could they have gotten even more draft picks? It just feels like Houston didn't have the foresight they needed to think about the future. And the problem with trying to quote unquote win now is you can't win now with a subpar roster and then also mortgage your future. Like, nobody's looking at that starting lineup and saying, wow, oh, I got to get my hands on this. Like, I got to, oh my God, they're going to just topple the rest of the West. I mean, you're seeing what a young, productive, defensive, like, mindset team in the West looks like. You're seeing that with Oklahoma City, and I mean, that's the class of the conference. So you have to ask yourself, are they going to get run out of the gym? Are the Houston Rockets going to get run out of the gym by some guys who are in their early 20s and just way hungrier? Do you think KD is really in a place where he's still chasing championships? KD's just there to hoop. Like, he's what going to be the foundational guy? Like, I've never bought into KD being a leader. I've never bought into, like, KD's there just to hoop, and he'll tell you that. So I don't know. I really struggle to understand. I gotta eat more. Yeah, I just struggle. I'm struggling on this one, but yeah, I mean, we got to see how this all plays out. Devin Booker potentially to Miami. A lot of people thought that the Miami trade from, maybe KD going to Miami made more sense. Yeah, I'm grasping for straws. I'm looking forward to hearing the statement from the Rockets on, what their rationale was. But this feels just like another bad trade to open the semi-NBA offseason. And I hate it. I don't know. When am I ever going to like a trade? Like, I don't know if the NBA ever does a trade where I'm happy about it, because this is honestly this just isn't it, y'all. This isn't it. When you get a chance to watch this video through, let me know in the comments. I got to hear from you. I'll obviously put out a longer video, more in depth, but instant reaction, hate it. Don't think it's going to work. Feels like any of these KD trades, like, they just don't work. Like, been there, done that. Appreciate you stopping by, my friends. Let's see if I know how to stop this. Do I know how to stop this? Appreciate you stopping by. I will